I'm waiting for that day I can come on here and like Ash is like,
Ash is
guys.
got it.
Got a doozy.
Have you guys ever been to Korean barbecue before?
No.
No. Okay.
Is this the one where you cook the food yourself?
Well, you don't cook. You kind of cook.
They
food
cook
yourself.
it in front of you.
Yeah.
The cookie is in front of you. Like the table has a little barbecue in the center of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're the one putting the meat on there, right?
No. There's somebody comes along and does that, and like they
That's
talk
called
you through
a-
it. And they,
Barbecue, Ash.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can find them at parks. Put the gold coin in. You put the meat on it. Barbecue.
No, but some of these Korean barbecue places
barbecue.
like give you.
Difference is someone cooks it for you. Australian
No,
barbecue.
I've seen Korean barbecue places where they just slap a bunch of meat in front of you. Like go for.
That's
go for
kind of
it,
what they
you
do,
know?
but they have a
Cook
nice
it to
person
you.
that comes and cooks it in order and like
That's
does different
the
things.
North Korea barbecue.
I don't know about
I
that.
don't think
one.
that's North Korean barbecue at all. North Korean barbecue.
They put the food.
Nobody gets any food.
North Korea. They put the food in front of you, then they take it away. Not for you.
Like,
So we go to Korean barbecue before footy. There's 4 of us going, and I've never been to Korean barbecue before, but I've always wanted to. It's delicious as a whole. I am not proficient in chopsticks. I'm just not proficient in it. I don't have the skill yet. I'm learning. I'm getting there. But for some reason, I think maybe
You
it's
can
like-
ask for a fork in these places most of the time.
You can, but I'm too stubborn for that. Actually, that okay. So that's
did you eat your food with a fork?
No. So I am also known by a very close friend's family because I went to their wedding and this place served soup for the starter, but there was no starter spoon.
And you
they had like set it out. No, I used a fork.
Okay.
I used a fork because I was like, that's a fucking dessert spoon.
Was
I'm
it
like,
a fork
"Motherfuckers."
at least, or
No, it was just a normal dead ass normal fork. And I was like, that's a fucking dessert spoon. I am not using a dessert spoon for my starter because then when I get to dessert, what am I going to use for dessert? No, it's a fucking dessert spoon.
did they have the placement?
What was everybody else doing?
Everything else was played. Everybody else was using the spoon.
You know, did they have all the cutlery? Like, was this a fancy?
they had the cutlery placed. It wasn't fancy, but they were trying to be.
No, but they had the
fancy, like-
cutlery like out.
Yeah,
So, you know,
yes.
there's a direction, right? It's set out that.
Yes, it's direction. And so the spoon was placed in where the dessert spoon is placed, not where the starter spoon is placed. So that's why I know my fucking etiquette. I know what's going on. I'm like, no, that's my fucking dessert spoon. I stubbornly, while my friends mocked me, kept going with the fork, and I ate my entire soup with the fork.
Yep. Okay.
Dessert comes around, and dessert also comes around with a small basket of spoons that they're passing around to people to replace the spoon that they've used for their soup.
Yep.
I was pissed. I was like, how
No,
dare
you went around slapping spoons out. You don't get to have more
I was like,
spoons.
how fucking dare you? I am standing for etiquette and gentlemanliness.
I like how in your mind you're like, I could use the spoon
No.
and ask for another,
No. The problem was this is the problem.
or use
right?
a fork.
No. This is the problem, right? And this is with my group of friends.
Use a fork to eat soup.
Like this is the thing, right?
A known liquid that you don't poke.
I'd already chosen the hill that I was going on, right? And the thing was that this is a decision that often happens with my group of friends, is that I would get shit talked more if I gave up on the fork halfway through after making this point and started using a spoon. I'd picked a hill to die on. I was going on that hill no matter what, you know? I wasn't going to be backing down because that would have got me in the long run. Would have just been funny. But still,
You could have asked.
I got
we're
told-
going to get extra spoons for
I
dessert, like at the start.
I got told by my friend that her granddad was like, who is the weirdo eating soup with a fork? And I was like, fucking hell. So that was the story within a story. The real story is, no, I refuse. I'm going to use these chopsticks. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn how to do it.
It's an important
what?
life skill.
It's a life skill. I feel like, I need to learn. They were like metal chopsticks, so it's probably a bit harder. It's probably a bit of an upper...
No,
No,
it
the
makes a
metal
difference.
ones are actually easier. That's
Fuck.
why when I was learning last year to get better, I
Fuck.
brought metal ones.
Metal ones, right? So metal ones, and I was like, okay. You know what makes it increasingly harder to use chopsticks is
Mockery.
when the elderly Korean woman of the restaurant decides that she's going to choose your table to hover around and takes unique interest, and she like tries to start teaching me how to do it. And she doesn't seem to speak that much English, but she's trying to teach me how to do it. Very nice of her. And then she starts laughing at me every now and then I fuck something up. And then very politely, after about 10-15 minutes, she comes and places a fork next to me. as if to say, give up.
Did you throw this fork back at the face?
I was like,
no, I dropped it.
I'm going to keep going with these chopsticks. And we did. It was very funny.
What you're saying is you didn't have any Korean barbecue.
Yeah, no. I did eat. No, I survived. I did eat.
He had one piece.
It was delicious. That one piece.
He got on his plate and he lifted his plate as close to his face as possible. And then got the chopsticks slightly to push it.
I was going to say he just
shoveled it into his mouth.
Stabbed the meat into the chopstick to the point he was just
No. Luckily for me, right? Luckily for me, there was part of Korean barbecue is you put the meat in some lettuce and you do like a little lettuce wrap with like you make a sandwich with the lettuce wrap. So I only had to get the meat into the lettuce, you know. But then she was.
So what you did is you grabbed it with the lettuce.
I could have.
Sounds expensive.
It was expensive. It was
because of the lettuce. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Was it real lettuce?
It was real lettuce. It was all you can eat lettuce. You could just keep getting lettuce as long as there was fucking meat. You were good. You lettuce ran out. The lady was watching us like a hawk because like one of the guys tried to put like 2 or 3 bits of meat into the one bit of lettuce, and she was like, no, just one bit of meat in the lettuce, and then she was like strongly suggesting what combinations of food to try with it. And like she could tell that we as a group weren't veterans of the Korean barbecue industry.
Now, looking around, were there like, did you like stand out as the young white dudes who have never been in a place like this before?
Yes, 100%. 100%. Very much so. Like I think there was only maybe one other table of Westerners, and everybody else was more, culturally at home in a place like this. But like it was an interesting experience. It was delicious. But yeah, we ended up having a good night there. And then I got fucking jibbed by an escape room, everyone. I got fucking jibbed.
How can you get jibbed? Do you either get out in time or you don't?
No. You get fucking jibbed. One,
we'll be the judges.
Went to the escape room in Melbourne. The girl that like took us through not the training, but like the safety stuff and like set it all up. She was like the most peppy girl I've ever spoken to in my fucking life. Like she was on some shit, and I was like, man, I want like 10 of whatever she's on, because that sounds like it's exactly. Yeah,
10 lives, please.
If it is live, excellent. But no, we're doing this like escape room. It's like medieval themed, blah blah blah, blah whatever. We get to like this one puzzle that you're supposed to like fit the correct weighted shape into a hole, and when you do that, the light turns on. 2 of the lights were broken. Were just flat out broken. Like they didn't turn on. But we didn't know that at the start. So we're like there putting different shapes in. It just didn't light up. And once you put all the right shapes in, it would unlock something. But these lights just didn't work. So we didn't know where we were going wrong. And like you have a walkie-talkie, so I fucking asked him. I said, "Hey, what's the clue for this thing? Can you also confirm me? Should all the lights light up? Because I think 2 of them are broken." And they're like, "Nah, you're just putting the wrong shape in the hole. You need to make sure you put the right shape in the hole and the right weighted one in the hole, and you'll get them to light up." And I went, "All right, whatever." So like we get on, we spend like maybe 5 to 10 minutes on this one fucking section, banging our heads against the wall, trying to figure out what the fuck's going wrong. And like I even like pulled them out, and if you press the little trigger underneath, if you put your own like finger weight on it, it would like on the other ones would light up, on these ones fucking wouldn't. I'm like, no, these fucks are broken. No shot. These are definitely broken. So eventually we kind of like managed to just keep randomly putting stuff in there, and it eventually unlocked for us. And then yeah, we came up short. We did not escape the escape room. To this day, I'm podcasting from that location currently.
I think what you're saying is you didn't figure out how to cheat fast enough.
No, it wasn't even cheating. I just if the thing worked, probably would have been a lot quicker. Would have been fine.
So if the lady you didn't have the one with the right amount of weight, you weren't putting enough pressure on it.
No, we would have known if there was the fucking one light up, because I swear we would have put in the right one at some point. Didn't line up, and we went, "Oh, that's
so
not."
how do you know it unlocked when you eventually got it? Did all the lights light up then or no?
No. The lights still didn't light up. There was a large clicking sound, and this thing opened up to one side.
Like I mean, even if all the lights didn't light up, if you'd done it properly, it still would have done the clicking.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, because 2 lights were broken, we could have had 1 correct and 1 incorrect, and we didn't know.
Maybe that's part of the puzzle.
No, it's not. No.
Why not?
No, because it should have just all lit up. It should have,
Why?
It was physically broken. I even said...
It's an escape room. Maybe it's purposely...
Afterwards, I said to the lady...
Maybe the 3 lights that worked and 2 didn't. There was a clue.
I even said to the lady afterwards, because the lady came in and she's like, "Hey, feedback, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "Should have all the lights been lit up?" And she's like, "Yes." I'm like, walk your way over here then, because you jibbed me out of an escape room win here, lady. And like...
it's not like we're going to get a record time anyway.
No, because as soon as you ask for a hint...
How close were you two?
We were probably like 2 or 3 puzzles away from getting out. Like,
so,
we got to the...
I think Jim.
And if we just had a couple more, if we had that potentially 5 to 10 minutes, we probably would have done it. I would have, it's Schrodinger's completion. It's both completed and incomplete if we finish off that 5 to 10 minutes.
But it was incomplete, is what you're saying.
That was that. We didn't escape. That was it. Drank at a German bar. Lots of Steins. Very delicious.
How was Melbs then? How is Melbs feeling with the COVID at the moment? Like, did you have to wear a mask in the escape room? Did you have to wear a mask in
didn't have to wear masks. I guess masks are for your own.
So it's recommended, but not.
It's recommended, but not.
I don't know the state rules.
No. The only time, so public transport, you have to wear masks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so if you want to use like trams and
all that sort of stuff,
buses and everything, and like we got an Uber too, and you have to wear a mask in the Uber and whatever. Yeah. But roaming around Melbourne, like going to the footy, being judged for your chopstick use at a Korean barbecue, like not mask.
Maybe you should have worn a mask as well.
Maybe it would have heled me a lot.
How does it feel? Like, does it feel like...
it feels normal. It feels good. Like, it feels like, I don't know, I haven't been to... It was like it was a bit surreal almost, because I haven't had a weekend in Melbourne like that for a very long time. But no, everything was it was really good.
I was thinking recently, so like with PAX coming up, right? The craziest thing is like, you didn't even come to the last one.
No.
That's we've had 2 years with no PAX, and you didn't even come to the last one.
No.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a while. It's been a while. But no, PAX will be fun. It'll be different. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, just keep thinking.
Here's something I discovered while speaking of PAX.
Yeah.
Do you know Tiger Air went defunct?
What?
Tiger Air.
No, what's
the plane company? They went defunct. During the pandemic.
Makes sense, because they were like the bottom feeder. Like
they were like the very cheap airline.
They were the cheapest possible. Like
is that who you usually flew with?
No, because I was reading Buddy's text and I misread it and it said Jetstar, and for some reason my mind went to Tiger.
No, I don't know.
I was like, why can't I find any flights from Tiger Air on any of these sites?
I felt bad. Weird. Not gonna lie, I felt bad for Buddy. Buddy was like trying to like Olive Branch, like hang out with you, Ash. Hey, we should get the same flight, blah blah blah. And Ash is like, no, I've got points with this other company. I'm going to use them. Fuck you, buddy. I was like, holy shit.
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Free flight for what else are you going to use those points on?
I don't know. What else are you using them
on? Something
coffee grinders. I don't know. All the other stuff is like super expensive.
In Tasmania or some shit.
Who wants to? Not this time of year, anyway. Down,
Ash wouldn't survive down here. I don't think.
No, it's what 18 degrees up here is freezing.
It's 18 degrees. It's fucking 11 at the minute.
It's been like minus. We're in minuses at times. I reckon you would actually like cry.
I probably I think I'd be dying like the first 2 or 3 days, and then I acclimatize.
I don't know.
That's what usually happens.
How do you usually go in Melbourne?
So it's 12 degrees right now. So
okay, because I guess October PAX it's not that cold, right? No,
it's on the way up.
At night.
October PAX is at night. Really?
At night it was.
Oktoberpaks is like on the up. It's like spring.
Yeah. I was about to say it's coming into summer.
Or in the morning. In the mornings it was cold. I remember just wearing a jumper 2 packs and then getting inside and like, why did I bring this jumper?
What, at like 3 a.m. when you're trying to fucking break into a hotel room?
Never live it down. Literally never live it down. Right, Ash, come on. One time, hit me. Hit us with something. Hit us with the story,
Ash.
Come on, Ash. Hit us. What do you got? Come on.
Come on. You got to have done something.
What's happened?
I went through one of those car wash machines today.
No. I actually want to play this. No. Play this out. Go on.
Have you ever been in one of the automatic car wash things?
Yes.
Like
several times. Like a lot. Yeah. Of course.
What? I've always used to like wash my car, so I never had to go through one before.
Did you never been through like a family member or anything either? Or?
Nope.
Really? Because I only like, you know what? I'm only diligent in like, because my last 2 cars I've bought brand new. The only time I've like hand washed those is in the first year because you're not supposed to take them through because it fucks the paintwork. But like, as soon as that year's up, I'm like, I'm fucking going through the automatic one. Like that shit.
I haven't used it on my car, but my nan, when we were kids, weekly would go through one. Yeah.
You just chuck it through.
Yeah.
I know, it's kind of unsettling, isn't it? Just being in that in the car while all this
what is that unsettling?
all this stuff is going over it. You can't see through the soap.
What?
You're on like a conveyor belt thing. I don't know.
This is
It's just a little bit weird being out of control in your car, is what I'm saying.
You're out of control in your car? Your car's fucking stationary.
Your car's not actually moving. I mean,
it's in control.
I mean, it is.
I mean, like, it's like...
There's nothing stopping you from driving out if you wanted to drive out.
There's all those things in the way.
Just to clarify, when you wash your car from the outside, the soap also looks the same if you were sitting in it then. It's just you're on the outside.
Yeah, exactly.
See, this is why I don't share it. You know? Just keep it all bottled in.
No, because
like a weird...
Like, no, it's fine. It's just a very normal experience that I'm just like, it's...
Oh, just like you using chopsticks is a totally foreign thing.
It is a fucking foreign thing. It's not part of my culture.
What I'm saying is what car washing machine. It's not part of my culture.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to say speaking of your culture because it's not exactly your culture. It's not actually your culture. Ash, have you ever had Cherie?
No.
Okay, because I've recently had Cherie inflicted upon me and it was the worst fucking shit in the world.
What is that?
It is an acquired taste from what I
Cherie
understand.
is a fruit.
Right.
That is, as somebody tried to describe it and told me it was a good reason for it, Cherie's very pungent.
How do you spell
and
it?
Very, it's a smelly fruit.
Durin?
Yes, Durin.
Oh, it looks fucking weird, eh?
It's also like a meat substitute, isn't it?
Yes, it's also a meat substitute. It's very good for your health, apparently. Because the company I work for, we do a lot of work with Malaysia and we do a lot of exportation to Malaysia. They, for a meeting, recently had chocolate with durian in it. And our business accountant came into our office with these chocolates, just saying, "Here, have some chocolate." Didn't explain what the fuck.
Didn't warn you. Yeah.
Didn't warn anybody. Didn't explain what it was.
Why do you have your camera out? It's really weird.
Pop this chocolate in my mouth. It tastes like somebody has like filled chocolate with raw onion. Like it's like raw onion and like it is fucking terrible. It is the worst. Like it's disgusting. So if anybody listens, if you haven't had Cherie, don't have Cherie. It's foul. And meanwhile,
or maybe have Cherie and maybe you like it.
My business accountant who grew up in Malaysia is like, the fuck? What do you mean? It's great. It's delicious.
I don't. I think it's one of those things, you know, like.
And it's just, and it
like
was.
Vegemite.
It started that interesting discussion of, you know, in Eastern culture or in his cultures, smelly and pungent things are actually seen as good, or like they're not as looked down upon as they are in Western culture and Western foods. And I thought, yeah, it's a really interesting.
It's like how we joke all white people don't like anything with any spice.
Yeah. No, 100%.
The fruit's strong smell led to its ban from the subway in Singapore.
What the fuck? It's just like pineapple, but it's cherry.
The strong odor can be detected half a mile away by animals, thus luring them. The fruit is highly appetizing to diverse animals, including squirrels, mouse, deer, pigs, sun, bear, orangutan, elephants, and even carnivorous tigers. So there you go.
Also, forewarning, because maybe this is COVID that's done this to them. Fucking birds/seagulls in Melbourne. Fucking give no fucks. Give no fucks. I was walking.
Did they ever?
I don't know, but like,
say, have you forgotten?
This is to an extent of like I've not like it's believable because I've heard it happening. But like I was walking with a friend one morning at a McDonald's. They had a hash brown in their hand. They've gone to put their hash brown up to their head, and all of a sudden, this fucking seagull has come out of nowhere for the hash brown. And, like, missed the hash brown and hit me in the side of the head. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm so sad no one was recording this.
It was
you would
weird.
have got millions of hits.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, I would watch that all day. I would watch that
even if it was just CCTV footage.
Yeah, I just replay that. Whack,
you should have looked around, see if there was any cameras anywhere. Could I get that footage, please?
So I know both of you aren't on TikTok, so let me just quickly tell you this
I
trend.
get a lot of TikToks sent to me.
Have you
so
seen
I
the thing everyone's doing at the moment
way
with the tortillas?
No.
So I don't know why this is a trend. I don't know how trends start. So at the moment, everyone's doing this tortilla challenge where you like fill your mouth with water, right? So 3 of you, it's mostly 3 people or 2 people, and they like stand in like a triangle or side, like facing one another. Mouth of water, you know, like proper tortilla. Take turns slapping each other. The first 2, spit all the water out loses. It's good shit. Quality content.
That's fucking ridiculous. I don't know if I brought this up on the show before. Facebook Memories is the worst shit in the world.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure we've said this several times.
Like I think so. Like
I don't know if we said it on the.
I don't know if we've said it on the podcast or not.
I don't know. But
I do remember having this conversation, and I was saying we should have Twitter memories because then I can remember all the fantastic tweets I tweeted out.
No,
share them again, and then they can finally be appreciated for how great they are.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter memories would help me more. Facebook memories, I just used to delete shit.
Like this is,
which probably helps you a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, remember this?
It's like, God.
Yeah, I don't want to. Bye.
This is on. Thank God I'm getting this off the internet.
Yeah.
June 17th, 2013. Bin Diesel plus flying headbutt equals fucking awesome.
What?
Then I commented Vin asterisk Hugh.
Really? Let me
fucking hate myself.
How do I find
I just hate. There are some days I read stuff and I was like, please, why didn't somebody take the phone off me? Take Facebook off me, please. But there's days where I went through like sad boy to like happiest I've ever been in like the space of the same day. Like it is fucking ridiculous.
Here's mine, right? I'll start from the bottom to top.
Okay.
8 years ago. It's a video from Watch Dogs. 8 seconds of people like yelling and cheering drunk on a ledge somewhere. Also 8 years ago, it's a Destiny video of my character dancing in the like hub world thing or whatever. Another 8 years ago one. This is from they're from the Destiny Alpha at the point. Destiny Alpha montage video I put together and edited. Uploaded that. All right. 12 years ago. Oh, these are not really in order. I guess I put videos down below or something. 12 years ago. I failed to care about the 3DS until I heard this. ... Ocarina of Time! 11 years ago. This one aged well. Why do I have to wait several months to see hashtag Green Lantern in Australia? I wish I'd never seen that movie. 10 years ago. When a guy comes into your store, is he A, crazy, or B, a time traveler? I have no idea the context, and that doesn't make any sense as a tweet.
By the store, was it your old job, or was this a different job?
No, it would have been my old job at that time.
Okay.
Really.
So time traveler.
Time traveler, sure. Next thing is someone I used to play League with sharing a League meme with me. Next, I've got 9 years ago, #yourmum. That's the post. Just #yourmum. Above that, someone else sharing a League of Legends meme with me. That's it. That's my absolutely nothing of context or help or anything. So
Mine's empty.
Yours is empty. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake. Ash, did you just not live a life until you started podcasting with us?
Just so I'm not lying here.
Like, did you just not exist until we started podcasting with you? I fucking
That's
swear.
definitely a possibility. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
On that note, let's record Arcade Couch.